Last night I had to do a double shift, and it was no fun. I came to work at 4 p.m. I'm getting off. It's 9 a.m. I don't like double shifting. It's not fun. However, as little as I like having to work all those hours, it does present us with some remarkable opportunities to learn how to love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and how to love our neighbor as ourselves. Remember, those are the two greatest commands that have been taught to us by Jesus. And even in an awful situation like double shifting, where you're working a 17-hour shift, we have an awesome opportunity to learn how to love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And part of that means not being completely angry and completely bent out of shape because I had to work a 17-hour shift. Instead, I can look on the bright side. I don't have to go to work tonight. Instead, I can use that time to figure out how to love the people around me better. You know, there are so many opportunities that we have to learn to follow after Jesus. When times are good, when times are bad, when things go our way, when things don't. And for me, one of the big lessons that I think I learned, or that God was working on me to learn last night, was, you know, all of these things like double shifts are unplanned, but they are still part of God's providence. They are still part of God's sovereignty. God is still in control, and He's micromanaging all of these small details, like when I do a double shift. And He's in control. That means I don't have to go home and do this drive on my own strength. I've got people at work that are praying for me, good Christian brothers who are praying for me to have strength. And so when you start living all of your life in light of God's commands, and remember, His commands are not burdensome, but they are a joy, because His commands are commands of love. When you start following after God in His commands, then it becomes such a joy to be able to do things, hard things, even like double shifts, because we get to experience God's love through Jesus Christ, through the power of the Holy Spirit indwelling us throughout the whole process. God's love is inside of us. It's overflowing out of us. And it's such an awesome privilege to be a part of. Even in things like double shifting, which are so hard on the body and so hard on the spirit, we can learn to walk these things out in love and walk these things out in joy, so that we are not brought down, so that we are not destroyed by the circumstances that life finds us in.